Let me call this meeting of the Tulsa County Equalization Board to order for Friday, June the 18th, 2021. I'm Ted Catchell, and I think everybody here knows that already, so I won't go through that counting dance. But I will ask the clerk to call the roll officially.
Dr. Catchell,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines. Yes.
All present and accounted for. I understand that we have lots of agreements today on our agenda, which I'm always pleased to hear. So I'll ask the Tulsa Assessor staff to introduce himself and to explain what we need to do today with this agenda.
Okay, Tim Graff, Tulsa County Assessor's Office. Everything on your agenda has an agreement with the tax rep on these. You guys have emails in front of you, and however you ever want to go down the list, I have a hearing number on those. And then you can see there's a column that says tax roll value and agreed value. That's basically the difference that we're doing there. So what we're going to go down that colored column, and that's the agreed upon values that we're going to.
Okay.
Excuse me, Tim, would you make sure that goes in order of the agenda?
Oh, yeah. I was looking at it.
Which I have one next.
Yeah.
It is. I looked at it. It's the first 13 items. Then I think we have two at the bottom. That's
Yeah, we have-
not on this spreadsheet.
Yeah, we have two that are in a separate email, and those are at the bottom too. So if you want to read in your hearing numbers, I'll give you your agreed upon values.
Okay. I think it seems, since we do have all that rather than have you all stick around unless you're just fascinated with the way I sign documents, I will not take time to sign the documents. We'll simply go through and have the votes so that we have decided the issues. And after we adjourn the meeting today completely, the rest of you can leave. Clerk and I will stick around and sign. Isn't that okay, Deborah?
That is perfect.
Okay, then that's the way we will proceed today. All right, so we begin with the first item on our agenda. Protest number 1458, MCN LLC, Austin Glidewell. Please explain the agreement.
We have an agreed upon value of $6 million.
Right, I move by agreement that we accept this value as the fair market value by agreement. Is there a second to my motion?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Catchell,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Moving on, our next agenda item is 1460. It is Cars DVD LP Austin Glidewell. And I understand we have an agreement on this one also. What is that agreement?
Yes, sir. It is $4,200,000.
I move that we approve as the fair market value of $4,200,000 by agreement. Is there a second? My motion. Second. It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Catchell,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Moving down on the hearing agenda to 1461. It is the Krista Separate Hubbard. And my understanding here, PetSmart. We also have an agreement. What is that agreement?
The agreed value is $2,100,000.
I move that we accept as the fair market value, $2,100,000 on this by agreement. Is there a second to my motion?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Catchell,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Next item on our agenda is 1462 South Point Chevrolet. It is also an agreement. What is that agreement?
For 1462, it is $1 million.
I move that we accept is the fair market value, $1 million. Is there a second to my motion? Second. And we'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Stop for a minute. Debbie, do I have to take, when they're all part of an economic unit, you still want me to
Separate,
take each
yes,
one?
please.
Okay. Now, we just did, we're ready for 1463 then, also South Point Chevrolet. What is that agreement?
1463 is 2,500,000.
I move that we accept by agreement the fair market value of $2,500,000. Is there a second to my motion?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
The next item on our agenda is 1464, also South Point Chevrolet. What is the agreement on this account?
For 1464, 950,000.
I move by agreement that the fair market value for this account is $950,000. Is there a second to my motion? Second. It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Agenda item 1466, South Point Honda. What is the agreement on this?
1466 is 1,400,000.
I move that we accept by agreement the fair market value of $1,400,000 on this appeal. Is there a second to my motion?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Moving on, our agenda item 1467, also South Point Honda. What is the agreement on this account?
1467 is 2,300,000.
I move by agreement that we accept as the fair market value on this account, $2,300,000. Is there a second to my motion? Second. It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes?
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Next item on the agenda is 1468, South Point Chrysler Jeep Dodge. On this account, what is the agreement?
On 1468 is 2,400,000.
I move by agreement for this account that the fair market value is $2,400,000. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
Ms. Gaines got that in first.
Got out of order.
Dr. Ketchel.
We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Moving on, agenda item 1469, South Point Chrysler Jeep Dodge is the account name. What is the agreement on this appeal?
On 1469 is a sustain, it's 680,100.
Okay, I move that we accept by agreement to sustain the value of 680,100. Is there a second to my motion? Second. It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes?
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Moving down to 1470, this is also South Point Chrysler Jeep Dodge. On this appeal, what is the agreement?
On 1470 is a sustain, it should be 1,035,700 sustain.
I move that we sustain this agreement of $1,035,700 on this account. Is there a second to my motion?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes?
Mr. Vanderwilling.
Yes.
Ms. Gaines.
Yes.
Item number 1471 is also South Point Chrysler Jeep Dodge. What is the agreement on this account?
On 1471 is $3 million.
I move that we accept by agreement the amount of $3 million. Is there a second to my motion? Second. It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Ms. Van Willen,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines,
Yes.
1481 on our agenda item is South Point Honda. On this account, what is the agreement?
The sustain at $1,072,600.
I move that we sustain the agreed upon amount of $1,072,600. Is there a second to my motion to sustain?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded to sustain. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Van Willen,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines,
Yes.
So ordered by action of the board. My understanding is we have two other items on our agenda to deal with. Looking at the agenda, that would be item number 1520. And that is cars DD10 LFP Austin Glidewell. What is the agreed upon amount here?
1520, the amount is 12 million.
12 million even?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I move that we set the agreed upon amount for the fair market value of this appeal at 12 million even. Is there a second?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Van Willen,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines,
Yes.
And for our final item on today's agenda, 1521, Tahoe Properties LLC. What is the agreement on this appeal?
1521, the amount is 13,135,000.
13,135,000. I so move by agreement that we accept this as the fair market value. Second. It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Van Willen,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines,
Yes.
I believe that finishes our agenda, and I will move, therefore, that we adjourn. Is there a second to my motion to adjourn?
Second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. We'll vote as the roll is called to adjourn.
Dr. Ketchel,
Yes.
Mr. Van Willen,
Yes.
Ms. Gaines,
Yes.
So ordered by action of the board, we are adjourned.